Repeat after me. I am an entrepreneur. I am an entrepreneur. Louder! I am an entrepreneur. God, you guys. But believe it or not, even with that, I lit your brains up. Neuroscience has become a great passion for me. There's a lot of fascinating stuff. It even has the secret to life. That one of the things we found as someone who researches and works with entrepreneurs, that this is a powerful tool that with great utility. What's so neat about it is this is a new field. And one of the things that's driving it is it turns out we don't really know our own brains very well. That we are on autopilot much of the time. I made my bones doing research on entrepreneurial intentions, but lo and behold, there's research. Raise your left hand or right hand. If I had you wired, I would know before you did. I could make you raise your left or right hand, you'd think it was free will. Think about that. Our intent? It's very interesting as we look into that. Think about that. You can see as we're driving through this that research has been advancing. We've been drilling farther and farther down into how people think. We're trying to figure out how entrepreneurs learn and how we can facilitate that. We need to do that. Look at the research on the brain. My favorite new research study, if you want to bum a smoke from someone in an Italian bar late at night, whisper in their right ear, not their left. 4 times more effective. And people got funded to do this. The ultimatum game is one of the most popular things people are using. One of the things that's interesting about this game that many of you have seen is the reaction of people who get an unfair offer and whether or not they accept that unfair offer. This is what happens. When you feel like you've been being cheated, your brain lights up in a very specific way. Now, what's interesting is that you may still accept the offer if you trust the other person or you are an optimist. Trust is associated with something called oxytocin that is most facilitated by deep, passionate kissing. So some of you have a homework assignment later. A hug will induce it, but it takes women only 30 seconds and men 90. Look at the lower right here. It's hard to pick this up. But when people are presented with novel stimuli, they either react, wow, aha, that's an opportunity, or, the aha moment. The really cool thing is that neuroscience is helping us understand what we kind of already knew about learning. That learning is not about acquiring knowledge. It's much more than that. It's changing how we structure that knowledge. That if we go through from being a novice to an expert, to change those knowledge structures, there are change in underlying deep beliefs that are created through critical developmental experiences. We are a lot like Pleo, except Pleo's a lot cuter than you guys. That Pleo has a limited instructional set of instructions, so do we, based on those deep anchoring beliefs. Brains change too. London cab drivers who are not allowed to use maps, the spatial reasoning part of their brain grows to twice the size of normal. What might entrepreneurs be growing? Another interesting finding has to do with passion. We've discovered that people don't know their hot buttons. We think we know them, but, well, our brain does. But it's anchored by these same deep beliefs that we need to be looking into. Semi-lexicographic preferencing. Says it all, right? Basically means we have multiple hot buttons, and we have to learn to manage those. A lot of it. Here's the future. No, that's not Barry Bonds, but cognitive enhancers are the next future. That we can actually put people into a flow state. Csikszentmihalyi's flow condition. And something tells you all like to be in the zone, just be out there. And what's going on is 2 parts of your brain are changing, particularly the thalamus. And I can teach you how to change that thalamus. One more time to light up your brains. I am an entrepreneur. I am an entrepreneur. I love your brains. Thank you very much.